In this morning's Health Watch, week 4 of the Erica Hill experiment. I am now 1 month into my quest to fit all of the health advice we get into my everyday life. Of course, I'm not doing it alone. My husband and kids have become reluctant participants, you might say, in the adventure. Who's ready for the new soup that we made today? This 6-week experiment to follow the recommended daily goals for a healthier life has not been without its share of skepticism.
Are we pretending to eat healthy?
We're not pretending. We do eat healthy.
Okay.
Namely from my husband David and our 4-year-old son Weston. Weston, do we eat healthy?
No.
That's not true, you two. But the fact is, in order to follow this program, I have to make my family part of it.
I'll have the leftover macaroni and cheese.
From diet to the right amount of exercise. And here they are with us on the couch. 3 health and wellness experts are monitoring my plan, helping me try to get the daily recommended doses of 8 hours of sleep, a diet set to the government's food pyramid, and 30 minutes of exercise.
Concentrate on those abs.
Working out an hour a day, 3 days a week is my fitness goal, but it's been a struggle to make it a routine.
Week 2, she fell off. By week 3 and week 4, she's right where I want her to be. Yes.
Having these workouts really makes me want to do it more. Whenever I get on a regular workout regimen, it makes you feel good. You sleep a little bit better, you feel better about yourself. When I feel tired, I've gotten better about going to bed. I don't know that I'm feeling more rested, although I do feel that the sleep I'm getting is deeper. One of the things that we worked on a lot was variety.
So let's get
variety in my diet, get in new, different vegetables, because it's very easy to get stuck in a rut.
So broccoli, I was really trying to target greens that would offer as much bang for your buck as you could get in terms of nutrients. The queen of all greens, I think, is kale. So I'm just turning this down a little bit. We made a hearty vegetable soup, the mushroom ragout, Spanish style. I love this dish. It's made with spinach, pine nuts, and raisins. We created 3 meals in a little over an hour.
I can now schedule in, say, an hour or 2 on a Sunday.
Add the rest of the chicken stock.
To cook ahead for the week. Then I know I have a healthy dinner ready to go. Hi. Sorry, I got stuck in traffic. Vegetable soup. Best of all, these dishes were tasty enough to convince my toughest critics
Good.
that this Erica Hill experiment isn't so bad after all. How's your pasta?
It's very good.
Do you want more? Do you want to eat more? So we want to bring up the Erica Hill experiment leaderboard to see how I'm measuring up this week. I'm trying to get more sleep. I'm never going to get 8 hours. I'm aiming for 6 each night, 9 servings of fruits and vegetables, and 30 minutes of exercise every day. 2 out of 3, I would like to say. Probably ain't half bad. I did get all my workouts in, my vegetable intake right on target. Sleep remains elusive, as you see, although as I mentioned, I've been getting better sleep. It's been a little bit deeper, and my husband's really been helpful. He's turned to me several times and said, go to bed. So joining us again, one of my experiment experts, medical correspondent Dr. Jennifer Ashton. One of the things, Jen, thank you. One of the things we've really been working on, especially in the cardio exercises that we're doing, that I'm doing with Sydney, is really keeping my heart rate elevated and working for this target heart rate. Why is it so important to monitor your heart rate?
This is really the key to any good fitness program, Erica. When you talk about your target heart rate, first you have to know what your maximum is. So it's a very simple equation. You take 220, subtract your age. So that puts you around 185 as your maximum. And then there are anywhere from 4 to 5 zones. And when you work out, you want to really use all of those zones because they do different things. One of them, which is really a fat burning zone, we call it zone 2. On this graph, it's shown in pink. That's where you're using most of your energy. About 85% of the calories you burn are coming from fat. So if you're there to lose weight, you want to do a lot of exercise, log in a lot of time in this zone. When you work out at higher heart rate zones, then you're using both anaerobic and aerobic zones. So you're working your heart and your lungs in different ways.
You can go too high. We showed a little bit of that cycling class video. What was great is it monitors your heart rate throughout the class. One of the hard things for me is at some points I was up at 98% of my capacity, and I know for me the problem there is I don't breathe. So when I saw that, I'd regulate my breathing. It brought it back down. What else can you do to regulate?
Well, you know, you're using a pretty sophisticated heart rate monitor, Erica, and you can get these anywhere online. They can be as cheap as $50. They can go all the way up to $500, or you can check it yourself. You just put your fingers into the notch in your neck, feel your carotid artery, hold it for about 6 seconds, add a 0 to that. That's your heart rate per minute. Now, when you're in, as you said, 100% of your zone, you're in the red zone. Even elite athletes can't stay there for more than a couple of seconds because at that point, you're really not giving yourselves the benefits. Those are the bursts. So when you see that you're at 100% of your heart rate, you want to bring it down to zone 2, zone 3, and that's when you're going to be getting different benefits.
Real quickly, vegetables. I'm good about eating vegetables,
Right.
but my go-tos are green beans and broccoli probably 3 times a week.
Right.
We added more kale. Why is kale such a superfood?
Kale is the superfood packed with antioxidants, and really you want to make every bite you put in your mouth count. So kale, you're not going to get more bang for the buck than kale.
Our new favorite snack, my 4-year-old loves them, kale chips.
Perfect.
Put them in the oven.
Perfect.
Jen, thanks.
You bet.
We will see you back next week. And if you want more information on our experiment and the experts, including some of the recipes for those healthy dishes Amanda and I cooked up, really good stuff, log on to our website at earlyshow.cbsnews.com.